The 19th edition of the Absa Cape Epic is in full swing. Traversing the Western Cape of South Africa, this 8-day stage race attracts the best riders in the world. With prestige like no other, Olympic champions, world champions, national title holders all gun for victory at the Tour de France of mountain biking. The Cape Epic must be ridden in pairs and is open to pros, amateurs, men and women. This year there are 724 teams from 55 nations. To win this event is an accolade like no other, and for the amateurs, just to finish is a reward. This is the race that measures all. Today is stage 2, and it's a glorious loop out of the whale-watching town of Hermanus. At 116 kilometers, it's the longest of this year's Cape Epic. The riders will be treated to a rounded mountain biking experience from long grinding climbs to hair-raising downhills and technically demanding single tracks. The key factor today will be the Western Cape wind, along with the dust that will come into play on the latter undulating trails. Willia Perello, Fabian Rabensteiner and Wout Allemann are currently in third after their Stage 1 victory. Defending Absa Cape Epic champions, an all-German pair, Absa Cape Speed Company of Georg Egger and Lucas Baum, are in second. After yesterday's Stage 1, the leaders' jerseys went to Scots-Ram MTB Racing of Nino Schurter and André Frischknecht. The start gun goes at 7 a.m. We see that Egger and Baum are on a mission again today, going straight to the front. Current overall leaders, Schurter and Frischknecht in yellow, will try to manage the race today and monitor every move made. As the lead group hit the 45-kilometer mark, it's the crux of the day, known as Skin and Bones Climb. The 7 top teams have set a blistering pace and are not letting up. They jostle for position into the dual and single track. In yellow, leaders Scots-Ram maintain their position with a close eye on Absa Cape. At 63 kilometers, it's the second big climb of the day, known as Stairway. At the sharp end of the race, the field is separated by just a few seconds. Scots-Ram MTB Racing, Absa Cape Speed Company, Willia Perello Factory and Toyota Specialized 91 are sticking together like glue, just waiting for a hint of weakness before striking. The backside of Stairway is treacherous, almost 10 kilometers of downhill. Nino Schurter in yellow controls the race and experiences some of the local wildlife. By 80 kilometers, Rabenstein and Allemann fall back to the chase group with Canyon Northwave MTB's Andreas Seewald and Martin Stosek. Schurter and Frischknecht from Scots-Ram MTB Racing and Toyota Specialized 91 with Beers and Blevins are increasing the pace. Absa Cape Speed Company of Egger and Baum cannot follow and are on the back foot. The German pair are losing important time and are desperately on the chase of the leading group to limit the damage. The race is decided in the last kilometers between the Swiss pair and the South African-American duo. Scots-Ram set the pace and both teams look at each other to fight it out for Stage 2's win. Beers and Blevins take a minute to plan the attack and put it into action. Beers is not the strongest sprinter in the team, so he heads down the road first and leaves his short-track world champion partner Blevins to battle it out with Schurter and Frischknecht. Blevins times his attack to perfection, and Toyota Specialized 91 take the win of Stage 2 with a brilliant tactical final kilometer. Team Scots-Ram MTB finish 15 seconds behind in second. Absa Cape Speed Company, Egger and Baum secure third place in 4 hours 23 minutes and 5 seconds, 2 minutes and 33 seconds behind the winners. Egger and Baum celebrate their third consecutive podium finish, but they lose some important time on the GC. Schurter and Frischknecht finish in second today. Beers and Blevins take the win on Stage 2 after winning the prologue but having a bad day on Stage 1. Schurter and Frischknecht managed to extend their overall lead to 3 minutes and 15 seconds over Egger and Baum. They'll again start tomorrow's Stage 3 in yellow. The UCI women's teams are on the start line and ready to tackle the longest stage of the race. Currently in third overall, Team Efficient Infinity Insure, Kim Lecourt and Vera Losa. In second are prologue winners Sofia Gomez Villafan and Katharina Nash of 91 Songo Specialized. And the overall leaders eFort.net, Seattle Coffee Co., Candice Lill and Amy Wakefield. Wakefield had a bad crash on Stage 1 and has stitches in her left bicep. She'll see how the arm holds up. The top 3 teams on GC dominate the women's race from the very beginning. Wakefield and Lill, Gomez Villafan and Nash, Lecourt and Losa are all oozing aspiration, awaiting their time to strike. At the first long climb of the day, they all realize it's going to be a game of patience that'll win the day. There are risks aplenty in this rugged Paardenberg region, and the stairway climb and descent is no exception. None of the teams are showing signs of weakness. The action starts to happen with a scent of victory in the air. As they return to Hermanus, it's Losso who makes an unplanned move. She launches a break down the road in the hope that teammate Lecourt will be able to sprint through the rest of the pack. It sticks, and Efficient Infinity Insure take their first win in the Absa Cape Epic, just 4 seconds behind Gomez Viafan and Nash, and in third the overall leaders, Lille and Wakefield. On the stage podium, in third, E4.net Seattle Coffee Co. Candice Lille and Amy Wakefield. In second, Sophia Gomez Viafan and Katarina Nash of 91 Songo Specialized. And Team Efficient Infinity Insure, Kim Lecourt and Vera Lossa take home their first ever Absa Cape Epic stage win. Still in the overall lead, the South African pair of Candice Lille and Amy Wakefield. They'll start stage 3 in orange.